For those of you that remember the election of 2000, the election of 1800 was actually even worse. It was the election of 2000 that made looks like a picnic compared to 1800. So let's go. Let's talk about it. The election is going to pit three candidates, not two. We're going to have John Adams, the incumbent president of the United States in the Federalist Party, and the Republican Party is going to nominate two: Thomas Jefferson, sitting vice president, and then another man named Aaron Burr. When the election day is held, it's found that Aaron Burr and Thomas Jefferson are tied with 73 votes, whereas John Adams only has 65. The problem is that nobody has a clear majority in the Electoral College, and that's what elects the President of the United States, a electoral majority in the Electoral College. So what's going to happen? The votes are now going to go to the House of Representatives to choose who's going to be president and who's going to be vice president. Well, this is, the top two vote getters are only going to go to the House of Representatives. So with Jefferson and Burr tied and Adams coming in third, that means that Jefferson and Burr are going to be the ones that are going to be debated upon. Now, the House is controlled by the Federalist Party, and they wanted Burr, the lesser of two evils. Jefferson is going to be seen as basically a radical revolutionary that's basically going to call another constitutional convention and overturn everything that the Federalist Party does. And so the House of Representatives goes through several, in fact, dozens of ballots, and only by the time you get to the 35th ballot, the House is still deadlocked. But in February of 1801, and remember, Inauguration Day is not until March of 1801. In February of 1801, Adams goes to Jefferson and basically advises him that if you say you're going to run, you're going to basically be a moderate, and if you're going to honor the national debt, you're not going to overturn the government could be yours. And Jefferson is going to initially refuse. He's going to say that he wants to assume office with the freedom of his own conscience, but allegedly, we don't know for sure, he eventually will accept Adams's recommendation. And the 36th ballot, the election is going to be settled, and we're going to have Thomas Jefferson as president of the United States and Aaron Burr as vice president. Now, Jefferson's presidency is coming closer and closer, we're going to have a John Adams that's going to try and maintain Federalist control on the one one branch of government that the Federalists control, and that's going to be the judiciary. How do you do it? Well, you expand the federal judiciary, and they're going to sign into law the Federal Judiciary Act of 1801, creating the notion of the midnight judges. It basically would the images that Adams on midnight inauguration day, he's there sitting at his table with his pen and by the candlelight, signing the last of these appointments to these new federal jobs that federal judges that he has now been appointed. We're going to see that one of these guys fails to get the job, and he is going to sue the federal government, and in fact is going to embark on one